Yeah, and I'm trying to figure out why. There we go. Cool. Hey guys, how's it going? Okay, we're gonna get started on some stuff. So I would say we roughly have like 3 or so hours. Sorry, checking my. I may talk to my client here in like an hour or two, so I gotta keep an eye on that. Actually, while I'm thinking about it. There we go. Yeah. So I think what I want to do today, I want to work some more on Apollo. I've got some ideas on where to go with that. I want to try to get more of this room completed. I at least want to get all of the models done, and then like maybe figure out something, because like basically my plan right now with this, like what I plan to do with this, is to use like this whole bit, like obviously like we're using it in videos, but like that's not like where I'm focused at the moment. I want to start shifting my like start, intermission, and end screen over to something like this. So you can see with this camera right here, I'm actually going to shift to it in the bigger. So you can see in the camera screen, you can see that we are like basically like the green screen is going to be like turned into like effectively like what we have right now, but then there's going to be like a little bit more interesting stuff going on, and we'll see how that works. If it doesn't work, then like obviously we'll move on to something else. And yeah. I do have other plans, like I might start touching on it, so I can flip to it real quick. I haven't done anything substantial in this yet. So, as you can see right here, right now you're probably thinking like, what the hell is this? Something I've thought about doing. It initially started as something I wanted to do for myself, but then it turned into, hey, why not? Let's try to see if we can't make something out of this that we can give to everybody, more specifically on Patreon. Is I was making some of these for myself. Let me find a good one. And basically what I was going to do is I was going to make like 3D models of like different icons for social media, and then just like where I typically have my thing of like Jer Bear, Jer Bear 7, Jer Bear 7th, Jer Bear animations, things like that. Rather than using like what I currently use, which is fine, but I want something like a little bit nicer, I guess you would say. So I'm gonna start making this. We may or may not touch it today, but I've got a lot of like the bases taken care of. I think there may be like 1 or 2 more, but I think like for now I'm gonna not worry about any more. We may come up with more at a later point. But yeah, so I'll start like making the icons for specific social media. Like I think I have like right now, like my plan is to have about like 30 different icons, 20 being social media icons, and then like 10 additional ones. So let's say like, you know, the whole spiel with like YouTube, like click the bell, like the video, subscribe. I wanted to make one for each of those, so that way, any YouTubers that like follow me on Patreon will be able to use that in their own stuff. And we may update it later with new stuff, which is a good reason why you should stay on my Patreon rather than leaving it, you sick fuck. But yeah, that's effectively what we've got going on. So we may or may not come back to this later, but right now we're not worried about it. Right now, let's focus on this. Oh, that's right. I must not have him. Do I have him in a group? It doesn't matter. There's too many things going on. I'll have to like break the room down a little bit more. Yeah, I hope everybody's weekend was good, and I hope everybody's week is going good so far. Oh, that's right, because I can't find the file. That's all right. Trying to figure out really like what we need to do. Hang on a second, guys. So I do know that I want to fix up any of the models that I haven't completed in this yet. That's primarily where I am at this very moment. As far as what that actually is, as I mentioned last time, I have some figures I want to make for over here, kind of like some of my projects that I haven't worked on yet. And oh, that's the neck. I got this size now. I don't necessarily need it anymore. I just, like, really the only reason I brought that in so early is just to make sure everything was sized the way I wanted it to be. So let's move the light around and just kind of... I want to get some general lighting. Perhaps it's not something I should like worry about right now. Maybe I should worry about just like getting textures on and like trying to figure out like the general energy of the room. So let's bring out the shader editor. Okay. Lighting test. New one. Chair. Room. TV. Material. Go ahead and get an Eevee in here. I don't know as far as like stylistically what I plan to do. I do know I want a Toonie because obviously everything so far in the animation's pretty Toonie. And altogether, loony. I need to make sure that everything's very cohesive. Trying to think of how much like metallic I should have in this material because like, technically it's plastic, but like it's very shiny. I do definitely know that I need to bring this down some more. I could push that a little bit more, but I don't know if I should. I don't know what the point would be. Tell you what. 6 a happy number? Yeah, there we go. Cool. All right. Maybe we should stick to like a couple of colors and just like go with that. Maybe. Sitting here thinking like, how much do I want to do with the flooring? I think maybe for now, what we can do, just go with like a rudimentary color. And then like at a later point, what I can do is I can always just like sculpt on them. Maybe like sculpt on the back and like the top and the bottom, and then just like flip those so it's less work for us to do. And like just kind of like use it at least like one more time. It would either be that or we would just make it a texture. I mean, which is potentially fine, but like if the like actual sculpting like makes it look better, like I'm gonna go with that 100%. There's no way I wouldn't. Jeroom. Jeroom. Wow, why is my brain just failing me today? Jeroom. I don't know if I want to use flooring, because then it kind of makes it. Fuck it. Flooring. If I want to do if I want to be more pedantic later, I can. I think while we're doing this, maybe I should probably let's get rid of this because I don't necessarily need that anymore. Let's grab every single one of these. I've used this in a previous like these planks on a previous project, so I would imagine I have the I have it like UV'd and everything, so assuming that's the case, which it should be, and I can check it as soon as I get them all, but assuming that's the case, I think I grab the middle bit, basically where I have it just blacked out, so you can, it almost looks outlined between each individual plank. And besides, you won't really be seeing it from that close anyways, so doesn't even necessarily matter. You're on a 15-minute break, cool. How's school going? That should be, oh, missed this one. And this one as well. No, where was that specific? There we go. I gotta be honest, I'm not entirely turned off by the idea of a white or grayish white floor. It's good. Cool. Hey man, I appreciate you coming in while you're at school. It's obviously, like, not to tell you what to do, but just make sure you don't get in trouble, alright? I think maybe... Hang on. Time to use our handy dandy Chrome browser. Maybe like a neutral gray then, because that's practically like everything I'm saying. Which again, like I don't mind. I think the idea of like white wood flooring is kind of cool. I think like later, yeah, had to represent unlike that bitch Darth Vader. Is he? He's not even awake right now, is he? All right, that's a really dumb. Well, no, he'd be working today. That was a dumb question. Don't fucking listen to me. Just ignore it that I said anything. Maybe we should make the shadow like blue. So maybe like a 0.5. That's already looking pretty good. That's about the color I want. I would imagine Marcus will be getting up relatively soon. So I like the brightness, but like maybe I should turn the shadow up, just like the intensity of the shadow just a little bit. That's actually pretty good. Yeah, it definitely needs either texture or sculpting. I guess before I go messing with it, I'll probably have to just like wait until I can. Yeah, he's at work. Yeah. I don't imagine he can like. I don't imagine he can lurk while at work. I think they'd be a little bit angrier at him than your school might be of you. But teacher, you don't understand. This is very educational. I'm on audio only right now, so I can't see any of the high quality animations right now. It's just all it really is just me messing with materials for the stream room. Getting the colors all nice and pretty. All nice and pretty. I think I might go with like black appliances. That's actually an interesting thought. Black appliances with white flooring. Jer Bear home designer. Hell, that's practically me right now. Yeah, I'll probably need to do two. Like one that's just like a metalish plastic. Would plastic be the right word for that? We'll just say like Darth lurks from work all the time. Oh. Get his ass on the horn then. Yeah, I'm trying to do this at daytime just because I wasn't able to stream yesterday. And I also kind of want to just experiment and see like what my reception looks like during the day. We'll see. I'm not going to base it off just this one time, but I'm going to go ahead and make these separate black wood material. But this will at least give me like, if I like pop off at some point in this might just be like, I may just wait till the kids go to school before I start streaming. rather than waiting till they go to bed. Just message him and tell him I'm lurking from school, so he's automatically a pussy if he doesn't lurk from work. No, I'm gonna leave him alone. Let's see. Oh, that might be a bit too much. 2.5. It's closer. No, still a bit darker. 0.2. That's better. Let's see if we can't push it just a bit farther. The softness for this one is definitely going to be pretty high, and there's no metallic. Maybe for this one, I should... So how many people are subbed to your Patreon? Just 2. I don't know if you heard me earlier, but like I'm working on a thing that I think, depending on how well it does, could pop off. Or rather, could make the Patreon pop off. So I think I wanted like a little bit of brightness in this. Whoops, that's probably a bit too much. That's the same color. I need to get rid of that 5. And then let's pull this up a bit. And we'll let the orange and the yeah, I mean it's not a lot, but like granted, it's been like I think when I closed down my affiliate account, I had like maybe like 6 concurrent subs, but like now I've like had to move people over, but like since I was so infrequent with my streams, I gotta regrip people back. Is that like a color? It's still pretty red. I kind of... Oh, it didn't even save. That's why. No, that would be 0.25. 0.3. 0.4. Jaber, I fully animated a porno for Patreon. Hell, if it if it would get me some money. I'm not above it. I would do it under a different alias, though, to be fair. Just know if you ever... Yeah, I definitely need to bring that down. Just know if you ever see somebody's work that distinctly looks like mine, but is very not safe for work, it might be me, but just pretend it's not me so that I can continue doing my normal work. Whoops. That's gonna be good enough for now. I just kind of wanted the color of the wood to play with the color of the flooring. I think I'm gonna take this, copy it, and then we're gonna move on to these. Chair room, black metal material. You'll ask me, yeah, just obviously on the DL. I'm not telling you that's something I do, I'm just telling you it not entirely off the table. I would never admit to it openly. Just in case it ever gets asked. How many viewers do you have? Hey Lewis. I've got you and I got somebody on Twitch. I would hope, well you can see it on stream, but I hope Restream's doing what it's supposed to. And like whenever Combo's talking on Twitch, you can see it on your end. How are you doing today, buddy? Lies, Jerbear, it's literally on your website. What are you talking about? What's on my website? Are you about to gaslight me right now? Hold up. Hold up, you lying son of a bitch. I should probably chill that out in case somebody hears me. You sussy baka. Oh, my shoulder's killing me. Combo, if I go through my stuff for 10 minutes trying to figure out where I say I'm gonna make a porno, and if don't find it, I'm putting you in timeout. Commission me, I gotta change that. Subscribe on Twitch, check out my merch, share my work, tip me on PayPal. Dog, where the fuck? Oh, wait, are you talking about, I know what you're talking about. Isn't it my commission stuff? Restream isn't showing me the YouTube comments, but I'm on mobile, so it might be that. It should be showing on both, but I don't know. I mean, you can see it. Like, if you want to see it so bad, you can watch the stream. Basically, he was just asking how many viewers I had. Are you talking about the not safe for work stuff, like my commissions? I don't know. To me, that's a little bit different, though. We'll enjoy looking for 10 minutes. Is that what you were referring to? That's a little bit more like... You know that brandy drawing I did? It would basically be something like that, but like no clothes. Like something like super tasteful. Whereas if like I was gonna go as far as to make like an alias to like make the stuff, like I'm going like hardcore. It's a little bit different. I view it differently, at least. I know there may be some people who just are over sensationalized to that kind of stuff. Subscribe to Jerbear. I don't know if you can see it. I'm pretty confident. Combo, you already subscribed to me on YouTube. Oops. Let's get... I think for this one, we should maybe like go a little bit more blue than we did on the rest of the stuff, where we did like more orange. Yeah, I did. By the way, was that the stuff you were talking about, Combo? The not safe for work commissions thing? The little tag in my commissions thing? I would imagine that's what you were referring to. I could probably bring the saturation on this down a little bit. I don't want it like too overbearing. Yeah, it was, yeah. That's a little different. I will agree technically that is what it is, but I wouldn't be able to show that on my portfolio or anything. It would just kind of be work that I've done on the down low. Let's see how things are looking. I think it looks pretty good so far. What do I want to do for the room? Or like the walls? Maybe start out with a gray and just see how that works. I don't know if I want to do that for like a bunch of stuff. Primarily just because I would be like worried about it looking too under saturated. Jerry Will, for work I mainly draw nipples for horny Twitch simps. Well, when I was affiliated and I had channel points, I used to have like an Ahegao page that like people could pay me channel points to just draw a quick Ahegao. So, and there was one for butts too, but that was a little bit more of like a joke. Like I would just draw like a very, very like cartoony, just like line C line line C line. Although I guess if I was like really feeling it at that point, I could have always just like actually like attempted to draw a butt. I think we're gonna do a gray wall for now, and I think what I could technically do like later is like actually create a like set up the UV for it and like I don't know, like maybe like create a thing for the wall. Like obviously I like my space stuff. It's like maybe draw like some outer space shit. Imagine how many I could purchase with the channel points I have for Darth's stream. How many do you have for his stream? Like you're a mod, can you like infinitely just use channel points, or do you like still have to abide by the same rules? Is he the only person that's allowed infinite channel points? Like 290,000? Holy shit. I can't give them to myself, but I can refund them to myself if I use them. No one should have that kind of power. So I guess theoretically, like you and the rest of the mods could just bully each other with the remove the mod from the stream deal, huh? Terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Whoops. We're gonna try something hopefully it works the way I want it to. But I may have to like add like a lot more geometry to this before it works properly. I'm trying to remember how, because I've done it for like black people's hair before. Like there's a specific thing for displacement mods that's really good for that, which I could like maybe get this to work to like add some texture to the wall. I just gotta remember, like, I know it has something to do with this. I need to remember what that is though. But it's definitely like, I definitely need to add more to this. Or at least I believe that's what I need to do. Let's give that a shot. Ooh. Oh, wait, is it because of this? No. Oh, it's... Am I gonna have to like remake everything in this? So for whatever reason, when I originally made this, a lot of the meshes for this don't necessarily work the same way that they used to. I think I may just have to like do it in a texture and call it a day. I don't think it's gonna allow me to like mess with it that much. Unless actually there we go, that works. How much is enough though? 10,000 per wall? Well, that's like 15,000, but that's probably good, I think. So I was in Marcus's chat and I have Mod in his stream and he has a channel point reward where he drinks a beer. So I got to the 9k I needed for one beer. And I got him to do 3 more beers by refunding the points to myself. Cruel combo, but also very funny. Yeah, hang on a second. I'm gonna look for this. There was a tutorial that I found that explains displacement mods.
Do you know the best place in your house to potentially save?
Ah, fuck off. Okay, break is over. Back to lurking. Alright, see you in a bit, man.
What's going on, guys? Josh here with the Proud Productions back in Blender with the 14th modeling tutorial, and we're going to talk about the displacement modifier today.
Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy.
And a couple cool things you can do with it. This is a big shout out to my old school Project Torture peeps. Back in the day when we had that channel, we already ran over this, and we probably should have ran over this
What's up? It's your boy Fuckboy420 coming at you live.
recently, but this is gonna be a really fast tutorial, but we gotta show you a couple cool tricks. Got to show you. Now
Got
check it out.
to show
Press
you.
tab and go into edit mode, right? And I got this box. I can right click and click subdivide. Now, before you do anything else, if you paid attention, this little subdivide little window
Dog, please.
popped up here. You can click on it and crank the smooth up. Oh ho ho! Okay? And now if I right click and subdivide, that's all I want to do. I just want to do it 2 times. Now the reason I'm only going to do it 2 times, I can press tab and go back in there. The reason I'm going to do it 2 times is I want to be able to subdivide. I want to subdivide this ball, but I want it to keep only these faces, right? I know that sounds confusing, so just
All
go
right.
for division. Now there are all kind of faces now. Okay, you can't really see them, but what we're going to do is we're going to right click, smooth it out. You know what I'm talking about? Smooth it out. Now, even though there's a ton of faces, and I mean tons of faces, if I go back into object mode or edit mode, we only have these faces. Now, and welcome back faces placement. Now, apply this. It's going to apply this little. You click. I'm gonna select the clouds, and it's going to create like a texture. And you select which one you want. I'm gonna select the clouds, and it's going to create like a go down here, and you select right for a 2. And I'm gonna click on. Just click.
All
on
right, I can watch this in silence, please. I beg you. Okay, I see. Maybe that's not the one I'm looking for. Distorted noise. Why are they all so intense? Like, it definitely wouldn't be. I just want a little texture, man. Take it easy. I think that's good enough. Let's move this around a little bit. Just to... Yeah, it's not bad. Okay. So let's come back to this a little bit. Do I maybe want like a little more? No, realistically, I think that's pretty good. Okay, well, we're just gonna do that then. That way I don't have to worry about like whether the walls are gonna fuck up on me. Let's go ahead and add those together. There's no point in not doing it. Okay. Edit mode. Subdivide. I could probably take some of these out. Excuse me. I could probably take some of these out and do it again. Shit. Okay. That's better. Yeah, it's much better. I may have to do 2 on these. These guys are pretty compact. I wonder why. Hmm. That's better. Hey, and look at that. It's almost perfect. Actually, no, I take that back. That is perfect. Yeah, after this, I think it would probably be about 10,000. I think that's pretty acceptable. Cause I think any hello. Are you really gonna make me do all these over again? Oh, you suck. There we go. And we could do these again too. Although that may be like a little extreme, perhaps. Yeah, I think we're just gonna leave that as it is. And then we're gonna come down here and do these. Okay. Okay. I think we could actually just copy the modifiers from over here. What are the... Ooh. More or less the same. And like, we need to check the vert size. Yeah, that's good enough. So hopefully, yeah, there we go. Hang on, let's take it out of wireframe so I can see what this looks like. Maybe we need to just... Can we push it any higher? No. Okay. Honestly, I think that'll do, but I don't think there's any point in pushing that any further. We'll come back to the color for that in a moment. There's other stuff I want to like figure out first. It definitely looks a lot better in the light. But maybe... this definitely shows up more here. Almost kind of like to a fault. What is it, the mid-level that I gotta mess with? No, it would be the strength. Let's do like 0.05. Oh no, is it gonna break on me? Please don't. Okay, thank God. Let's save this. I have no intentions of doing a lot of this shit over again. Ah. Yeah, it actually kind of knocks it out of the park. Look at that. Link. Do I not have a I don't have any edge loops. Or not edge loops, holding loops on this one. Oop. Okay, well, oh, I think to be fair, I didn't have any on the other one either until I did this. How much? Okay, perfect. It's practically a replica of the other one. I definitely like how the color for this turns out in the light, and I guess technically that's what matters the most. I think, but I do think the intensity is maybe like a little strong. Oh, I accidentally tied the grass out there to the same link. Okay. Let's go ahead and change this, even though realistically we're... probably gonna do something a little bit more detailed for the grass. Maybe. Yeah, probably. We'll do ground. We won't necessarily do grass, so we'll probably make a grass material. Let's see. I'm gonna have to be really careful. Well, not necessarily. I'm just gonna have to be careful with like what color green I use. I do really like, I don't know what it is. I really like blue grass. I just don't know if it's gonna work here. And like obviously like this just makes it look dead. I think if I just keep the color a little bit more subtle, we can get rid of that. And do this. You know, actually what I can do, oh, that's actually, yeah, I'm so big brained. Why am I so fucking cool? Oh, I'm almost there. Hold up. Oh, whoops. Oh, dude, why is it actually so good? And then for this we can do like the yellow. Maybe 0.3 is good. It's kind of hard to tell, honestly. 2.5. No. 0.225. I think that's good. Well, I probably shouldn't, because that's always like a really good way of making it look very glassy. And it's not what I want. I think we're going to raise this up a little bit. We're going to increase the radius to 1. And then we're going to expand the shit out of this. Maybe take away a 0 there. I think that'll do for now. I will obviously have to change the I will have to change the coloring for like different times of the day. But like really right now I'm just trying to like dial in some lighting and make sure it's all nice. We can dial this back a little bit though. I probably like overdid it. That's actually really good. I do want a lot of that blue in there. That's good enough for me. Let's save it. Yeah, the tiles definitely, or the planks definitely need some attention. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a good look so far. I just don't necessarily know if, like, just white is, like, good enough. And my initial argument would obviously be no. Because we can do more stuff to it. What would this be called? Window. Time to go exploring furniture terminology. Window. Window wood. Thing. God. What is it called? God, I wish I could remember. Like, or I don't even think I've ever known what this is called. But I wish I could think of like the name of it. There's a thing called double hung. Of course there is. Just a window seat? Or wait, no, hang on. This is what I want. What is this called? Is it a breakfast nook? Surely not. Hang on. Like, maybe that's just what the Can I get like a nook without Care Bear, what did you do today? I looked up a nook. Oh, word. Nook bedroom. Okay, that's totally what it is. Hell yeah. Okay, cool. Oh, wait, what? Yeah, take this. Nook base. Because I think I'm going to also add some, I think I'm going to add like a cushion to the top. I do definitely want to darken the walls a bit. Okay, this actually isn't looking that bad right now. Like a lot of like the like the color. This is maybe like a little too much. Maybe. I just need that blue like a little softer. And we can actually save this and use it on this stuff. chair, room, window, pane. Guess it's why they call it window pane. Okay. There we go. And then what I can do with that is make sure I'm not grabbing the outside again. I really don't want to get rid of that color. I really hit it off with that. I probably would want to fucking move this out of the way so that it's not a problem. I would probably want to do that. In a video game myself. I'm not actually gonna end a video game myself, everybody relax. What's happening over here? Whoops. Okay, it's just the light bouncing off. I was worried that it might be some like messed up geometry. Yeah, I definitely want to sculpt these between both the flooring and the base of the nook. Now I know what a nook is. But I'll definitely say that like this is already looking pretty good as far as I'm concerned. Now all I really have to do is just like replace some of the models that I have, and then we'll already be like a good chunk of the way. Why is this not working? Chair room. Sorry guys, I'm still looking for that text. Chair. What is it called? Mousepad. Mousepad base. Okay. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. I need to make sure it doesn't clash too much with the desk. I've got to make sure that the mouse pad is either darker by a decent amount or lighter. Actually, this would probably be less reactive to light than this would be. And we can actually just go ahead and make this even darker. There we go. I desperately gotta change the. That was back when I was using the Canvas Pro 13. Although now that I'm thinking about it, it might not be the worst thing to kind of like keep the tablet that size. If for no other reason, I'm just gonna put this over here. I'm tired of looking over there. If for no other reason than because if we make it too much bigger, then like whenever whenever we like have it like facing, we have the camera facing like over here, having a larger display size, because I mean like my tablet's almost the size of my screen. Like I think it's like a few inches off. Pause. And like may block some of the view, and I don't want that, obviously. I don't think it's like very important that like my tablet size, screen size rather, is like equivalent to like what it actually is. It's just like there for show, really, because I don't think I'm ever gonna like animate, excuse me, myself drawing on the tablet. This one's definitely gonna be really fun. If I can like figure out the specifics behind it, this one's gonna be a lot of fun to do. Because obviously this is like an RGB mouse pad, so I kind of want to like reflect that. But then like another problem with this though is that like I don't want it to be like too overbearing. Like I don't want it to take up too much attention. So I'm gonna have to be really careful with how I do that. Rare Zoom. Mouse pad. RGB lighting matte. Oh, that's a thing. I had a spec on my computer. I was like, oh, I got rub it off on my finger. No, it turns out it's just a thing in the program. Fuck me. Okay, I gotta think really hard on how I want to do this. Especially starting off. Let's... Alright, for starters... We'll do 0.55. What's happening in the camera? I'm really curious. Whoops. Oh, it's the shine from the material. It's like, what the hell is happening? That would probably like be like negligible. Yeah, there we go. Okay. This doesn't react to light at all. It's not metallic. There is no shade. Like, this is practically just like what I would use if I was doing like an RGB test. Okay. It's just straight up blue. I wonder, could I technically animate that? Hang on, guys, we're gonna try some shit. We about to be a full and fuck around. Okay, save it again. Let's bring it all the way to 0 just to make it easier on ourselves. Um, what would we keyframe here? Can you keep... Hang on. Blender. Animate material properties. How to change material properties with time. First, you have to set everything up. Okay, well, what does that mean to set everything up? And click I on the color bar. Next, you have to go to the desired time where the color change will end on the timeline. After that, the change of color on the handle. Finally, click I on the color bar again. Hmm. Can I see that over here? No, I can't. What if I just went to 100? Hang on, guys. I'm trying to figure this out. Oh, I see. So it's... Hmm. The problem is that, like, I'm not getting it to change over here. And that's, like, primarily what I want to, like... Oh, wait, there it goes. Okay, so maybe... Hang on, let's try this again. I think I understand what's happening. Oh, I see. I see. I see. I see. So then this. Now, if I'm thinking about this correctly, this is going to do exactly what I want it to. Can I affect this in the, like, clearly it's not showing up over here, so maybe I need to go to the graph editor? But it's not even showing up over here. Okay, Alright, it's clear that we have more work to figure out with this. Because the problem is that it keeps doing, keeps kind of like, rather than going through the color scale, like going red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, what it's doing is it's red to white to blue to white to red, which is obviously not what we wanted to do. All right, I think if we just put it in a color I'm happy with. Okay. How long have we been going? About an hour and a half. Okay, we can get rid of this then. There's no point in having it. So I think what I want to do now is I want to add my pin, and then what I want to do with that is I kind of want to have it like out here in the front, making sure it's showing up on my thing. I want to put it up in the front, and then like maybe with this I can put the like the green screen there, well obviously, and I can set that up to basically where it's my normal stuff. So I guess effectively what I have time for when it comes to this, I don't know. We may just continue working on this like the entire time. Depends on how I feel, but I do kind of want to get the Apollo stuff done too. Did I try to make this out of one entire thing? I hope I didn't. I sure did. Papega. The lo-fi is kind of dragging me down. I'm gonna I'm gonna switch over to synthwave. Hopefully that we don't get any default FL Studio flaps. I'm also gonna turn it up a little bit. I desperately need to get some metal on here. Turn it down just a touch. Yeah, it's better. Actually, let's go ahead and bring it closer. Like the mob's pretty much unusable, but I can at least get the proportions right. I genuinely think synthwave is a lot better when it's trying to go for something a little bit more atmospheric. I'm not sure who it is that's like doing the work on this. I really wish they'd stop using. I think it's all the same artist, whoever it is. I don't think it's Harris Eller. Whoever it is, I really wish they'd stop using cheap samples. Like that, I genuinely hate that. It's such a bad sound. Man, if you don't chill that shit out, I'm gonna quit this song. The drums, or not the drums, the snare on it's a little dry, but like I can deal with this 100 times more than I can that. What it honestly reminds me of, for anybody who's like familiar with Pink Eye, what it reminds me of is Club Banger 3000. Like towards the end when he starts getting ridiculous with it, like intentionally funny with it. It's legitimately what that reminds me of. Which kills me because like this sounds good as shit. Like the really atmospheric stuff, that's my jam. As soon as you start getting into like the, it's not for me. This could honestly come up a bit. What time is it? 10:45. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna get bad to me. Fuck it. Okay, thinking about how like specifically to go about this next part. Because like one of the major problems I had with this, I mean like I didn't have it while I was doing it, but like I don't want to go about it this way, is that everything is one piece. And I think I did that just like to get a block out done, but like I definitely don't want that with this, like the actual thing that is. What? Oh, I see. It didn't stick. Okay. Dude, please. I'm gonna figure out whatever album this is, and like, if I can find some other free to use synthwave, I'm deleting this shit. This is unacceptable. I think it should be an illegal offense to use default samples. Uh... God. Alright, I'm skipping this. I can't diddle. Man, this synthwave album needs some work, I'm telling you. Dude, there's no way. Why are you using so many default samples? There's at least like 3 albums on here. If this is by the same person, they need to stop fucking making so much music. Focus on one album, one really good album with really good samples and really good mixing. Like if they maybe like put like some reverb on the clap, it maybe wouldn't sound that bad. It wouldn't sound so dry. I think that's part of the reason why. Come on, Antonio, you're killing me. Like this sounds so much better. There we go. And then, yeah, let's just go ahead and do them one by one. I don't think it matters if it's like a little asymmetrical. I don't think it's gonna get picked up that much. I could be wrong, but yeah, I doubt it. Yeah, this isn't looking too bad so far. I do want to put buttons on here on these two sides. And then obviously I need to put the thing on top. I don't need to worry about this as much. I may like later, but I don't think it's very necessary. I don't imagine myself picking up the mouse in animation. Like doing this motion where you pick it up to kind of reset it, quote unquote. I imagine mostly it'd be like just like left, right. Or just like a little curve. I hear birdies outside. This is dope as shit. I like this a lot. Oh, I see, I see. honest, he must be busy. We could probably push this in a little bit. I gotta eyeball this a little bit. Yeah, this song is really good too. I don't get it. What's up with that one album? This could honestly stand to be a little bit thicker. Pause. So an interesting fact, my mouse is also RGB. But I don't think I wanna... You know, actually... Give me a minute, guys. I'm having a big think. What if... What if... Hard to know for certain yet. Oh, I see what's happening. It's because it's not wanting to... Hang on, I'm gonna have to think about this for a second. We could probably push this up here. Sorry guys, I'm trying to think of like how I'm gonna work. So basically my plan is to have this little stream of stuff right here effectively be my spot where I can put RGB if I want to. Maybe I need to attempt. Oh my god, this song is so good. Okay, and then what I would probably need to do is just like add a loop down here that this connects to. This seems pretty successful. Yeah. So now all I need to do is add the two buttons on the, like, I don't know if I necessarily need to create a recession. That may be like a little too much. I think once I finish the mouse, probably gonna take a break for a bit. I'm gonna go ahead and skip it though. I clearly need to find more synthwave and delete half this shit. Yeah, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I genuinely think it's like, I actually think it's just like a couple, or I think it's like one particular album from one artist. I don't think it's from like a collection of them, because they're like clearly the ones that sound really good, and then there are the ones that just sound super cheap. This is another one of the ones that sounds super cheap. Like, so far this one sounds really good, but then like once it comes in, we'll find out. That's definitely like the good people. Yeah, it makes such a difference. Oh, it's so good. It makes such a difference. Alright, now I just need to add the buttons, and then we're good. Like, I can tell this is from the people that don't make the same, like, the better music, the better synthwave. And here, they used it for a second. They must be doing it on the 3 and the 1. No, they didn't use it this time. But I heard it. Oh, there it is. But like when they it's fine when they don't use those samples. It just sounds like they didn't do like any effects to it at all. They didn't mix it. They didn't put any like reverb on it, and like claps and snares and like any like trebly stuff. Like it desperately needs like reverb to kind of like kill some of like the bite to it. It's like biting into a raw onion without anything to take over the acidity, I think would be the correct term. I don't know. Oh, did I already split it off? It's actually it's starting to get really frustrating now. It's a night and day difference. It's so weird. Alright, that's kind of shit, but admittedly it's not as bad as the other one. And they're not overusing it to death. Let's put a subdivision surface on it. I you know I think that might be the same people, like whoever it is. But the difference is that maybe like this is like a later album. Let's go ahead and put a mirror modifier on that too. I still wish you wouldn't use it, but there's only so much you can do about that. Pass on this one. Hey Joe, what are you doing this fine Tuesday morning? Oh, you know, just modeling a mouse with a mouse. I think that's good enough for now. I can mess around with that more later. It's infinitely better than what we originally had. And yeah, that's primarily what I was interested in. Okay, I think I'm gonna take a quick break. Shouldn't be longer than 2 minutes. That's a really quick break. About 10 minutes. Once I get back, we're gonna model the. Well, hopefully we can get all this done. But if not, it's whatever. I'm not too worried about it. But first things first, we're gonna model the tablet in properly, and then we're gonna get the tablet pen and do a little bit of staging so we can make this look nicer. Yeah. So I'll be back in a bit. I'm gonna mute myself. Yeah. You guys see anybody in chat? Just let them know what's up. Okay, I'm back. I'm not sure, but I think surely not. Hang on. No. Maybe my phone was just being slow. It was telling me that I only just now started streaming. And like obviously like we've been streaming for a while, but my concern there was like maybe my bots on my server weren't informing people, which would be really fucking frustrating. Okay. Let's get back to what we were doing. I've got to remember to set up my hotkeys at my soonest convenience. So far, though, I think this was really good. Oh. Jesus Christ. Okay. Can we like turn off keyframes altogether? Yeah, I should probably be careful with that. Because again, the green screen's right there. I think for now, I'm probably just gonna give this a default plastic. Material. I can work out the rest of this stuff later. Okay, let's make the pen. Fucking. Hang on. Gotta go take care of this shit now. Was it not giving me? Okay, well. Cool. That was gonna be on my fucking thing for like 3 minutes. It's very annoying. Fuck it. I think after I finish the thing, I'm probably gonna wrap it up. Skipping. God damn it. Okay. Let's duplicate this one. Doesn't need to make a small ring out of it. Okay. I hear it in the back. Thank God it's so subtle. Because otherwise the song is actually really good. God, it's like light theming hell. Okay, so hopefully I can do this without necessarily messing anything up. Because I need to get this right. Actually, I should probably go about this way first. It's like a good chunk of the pan, like from like just staring at it. It's practically the entire. So I would say like from here to here. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it's actually pretty subtle. Hmm. I think I goofed it. Okay, so maybe rather than 11, maybe you should just do 9. Let's resize it. Honestly, I think this is good enough for now. Like, I still gotta add the buttons, and I gotta figure out like how specifically to do the topology here. About the size and a half of my mouse. So it should probably reflect that. Yeah, I think that's good for now, and I can always adjust this later. All right, guys, I'm wrapping it up here. I'm gonna see who's online right now, and we will raid them. At least there's a shitload more people to raid. What is CJ doing? What is Cloud doing? Fucking ads, come on, man. Okay, while we're waiting on that, Mikey Mega is on. Would you like to see somebody draw some sexy whammon? Legion's got it going on right now. Who though? Let's do see what's happening in there. Nobody's really talking. I think I'm gonna send you guys over to Mikey. Alright guys, thank you so much for coming to hang out with me. I appreciate the F out of you. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.
Sorry, I'm shouting because people are lying to me. The patch was on the server side, not our side.
Okay. See you later, Twitch
Oh,
peeps.
so we didn't need an update.
I love
It's
you.
the dirty computer. Clara's been on my computer again. Clara's been in my Photoshop, messing with my brushes. I'm just excited by the concept that Apex might actually work. We're 3,000 out of 6,000 done so far. I am doing some art, I promise. I'm trying to work out how to draw nice anime ladies. Give me an hour. Can you please stop calling everyone a liar? I'll stop calling you a liar when you stop lying. Presumptuous. You're all a bunch of little Claras, you are! All a bunch of little Claras with your little tails. I'm onto all of you, I'm onto all of you. This is why I don't like Twitch. I don't like it.